Today we're going to be making candied pecans. It's real easy, doesn't take long, and you'll love them. First thing we do, wash our hands. Okay, now we're going to prepare a cookie sheet with parchment paper. And like I've told you before, the key to keeping your parchment paper from rolling up is just spray a little bit of Pam underneath the parchment paper and it'll stay put. So now we're going to move over to the stove. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of butter and 1/2 cup of sugar, just black sugar. And the first thing we want to do is let our butter melt so that we can kind of mix it in with the sugar. Kind of have it on a little bit more than medium heat. We don't want it too hot because this will burn real easy. Want that to melt. Just keep stirring it. Who doesn't like candied pecans? Oh my goodness. And you can use walnuts if you'd rather. And they're just as good as using pecans, but I have pecans on hand, so that's what we're using today. Then we just keep stirring while the butter is melting into the sugar. Once the butter is melted into the sugar, then you put your pecans in. And it takes about 5 minutes, so I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. Just what we're doing, we just kind of need to keep that on medium heat. We're letting that butter and sugar melt. Put it all over the pecans. And eventually, the butter-sugar combination will become a glaze on the pecans. So we're going to go away for a minute, and when we get finished, we'll come back and show you what the next step is. See how it's melting, kind of making a little syrup. Just have to kind of stay with it. Don't let it burn. We want it to be liquefied, so it'll melt all over all the pecans. Just keep stirring it and stirring it. Our 5 minutes is up, and as you can see, it has caramelized and covered all of the pecans, and yum, looks delicious. So now we're going to move over to the cookie sheet that we prepared. I'm going to dump it out onto the cookie sheet. Get all that good stuff out. And leave any of that good toffee in there. And we want to separate these out and let them cool. And wouldn't this be wonderful? Our granddaughter said, wouldn't it be wonderful on top of vanilla ice cream? Oh, yummy. Yes, it would. A lot of things you could do with this, just even by themselves, or add them to ice cream, or even add different candies to it. You know, just fold it in with this. Or, like I said, you could make them cinnamon nuts if you wanted to. And you know what would be good? You could even do mixed nuts instead of all of one kind of nut. You can buy the cans of mixed nuts, and that would be good. We're going to let them cool, and when they cool, I'll show you what you need to do with them. Okay, once we have our pecans, or whichever nut you choose, spread out on our baking sheet, let them cool completely, and then just kind of scrape them up. And then as some are stuck together, you can kind of break them apart. These things are delicious. You're going to love it. Like a great little gift for teachers, or just to have around on holidays and lunch on. Now, you know, you can double this recipe. I just use 2 cups of pecans, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of butter. If you want to do 6 cups of pecans, that would be great too. Do it all at once. And I'm going to just put them together. Yummy. I think I will have to have a bite. This is a great fall treat. And like I said, you can add cinnamon to it if you would like, but I think they're wonderful just like they are. In fact, I'm gonna have one right now. So good. Again, our Bible verse for the fall is give thanks to the Lord for he is good. Psalm 118:1. Come back and join me again soon. I'm going to try to post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll join me.